What a wealth of knowledge, my goodness. And just experience.
It's experience, and my experience is different from everybody else's. So when I hear somebody say something that I don't particularly like, my first thought is, what was their experience that made them think that way?
Exactly.
Because, you know, I've had all kinds of experiences.
Yeah.
I can remember.
Hi!
And I talk about this all the time. One of our jobs was to monitor demonstrations. And we were always called upon to monitor Al Sharpton's demonstrations. People talk about him like he's a dog. Let me tell you something. His demonstrations were a piece of cake. He had his people trained so well that they would encapsulate any problems before. If somebody did anything wrong or started to act like they were going to be stupid, his people would come, surround them, walk them away. So his demonstrations never turned into what happened in Ferguson. And you could always trust him to do that. He was responsible, he got the job done, and he gave people the opportunity to at least tell the media what was on their mind. And it was an important thing to do. Having said that...
That's some good insight, because some people recently were talking about him,
and they don't get it. This man was not a rabble rouser. He was not a hothead. On the contrary, he made sure that every demonstration, and we saw it when what's his name in Florida? Oh God,
Zimmerman.
After the Zimmerman trial, we saw it there. I mean, he had such control over the crowd because he cared enough to talk. He didn't want people to get in trouble for being allowed to express their views.
Exactly. You just express your views.
You express your views, you have a platform for it, and it needs to be said. People need to have that opportunity to say it.
If for anything, to get it off their chest and to, make the powers that be aware. Sometimes that's the only way they know is through the media.
Which is kind of why when I see something on Facebook from a different, not necessarily a different perspective, but something that just drives me nuts, talking about this, blaming the town rather than blaming what's going on in the town, I'm like, I don't understand. But again, I harken back to, how did they grow up? What were their circumstances? What makes them not be able to see what's going on?
Right.
And there's clearly some points along the way that they had experiences that I did not have that make them see things differently. And they're entitled to it.
Judy for president. Honey, I wish more people thought like you did, but whatever. But thank you for
you're more than welcome. You don't want me to talk about the presidential...
No, maybe I do.